streaming live. Full Velocity TV begins now.
Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to Full Velocity TV here live tonight. Lanier National Speedway, Renegade Raceway Promotions weekly series here, run every week at Lanier. Great night on tap here. Phil LaCassie and Todd Stanton on the call here at Renegade. Todd, we are already out to the racetrack. Heat races are about to get underway. We have the street stock division out there. We have Trevor Baker and Ryan Owens on the front row, flanked by Derek Fedkenhauer and the King Leo Pena, 4-car field, 8 laps around. We're green flag racing for heat race for the street stocks.
The green flag down there in turn number 1. It is Trevor Baker leading the event here with Derek Fedkenhauer running in that second spot. Third place right now is Ryan Owens in that Superflow. Sponsored number 16 machine. Here comes Fedkenhauer down to the bottom, side-by-side battle for the lead here in heat race number 1. The one and only heat for the street stocks. 4 cars here tonight. The number 86 of Fedkenhauer peeks back down to the bottom side. Still side-by-side battle going on with the 24 of Trevor Baker.
Baker up high, Fedkenhauer down low through turns number 1 and 2. Outside lane off 4 now. Baker using the outside advantage to his advantage. 2 laps in. Fedkenhauer down low. Ryan Owens going to look to make it 3 wide. That Superflow number 16. He's going to roll out of it off of turn number 4 this time around. We'll have 3 of 8 in the books for our street stock heat race.
3 laps of 8 here. 3 races out in the docket here tonight at Lanier Speedway. We got the street stocks, we got the Mighty Modifieds, and the Pro Late Models here this evening. Great battle going on for the top spot, though. Pair of MRD, Midwest Racing Development cars. The 86 of Derek Fedkenhauer, the 24 of Trevor Baker, side-by-side battle for the top spot. Leo Pena making a rare appearance in a street stock car here tonight in the 44 machine, but great battle going on up front.
Yeah, really good race for the lead going on between Baker and Fedkenhauer. Right now, Baker going to take it over 2 car lengths over Derek. Here comes Owens, number 16, trying to peek back to the low side. He'll fall back in line. It's all Trevor Baker. We're 5 laps in. He's off at turn 2.
Yeah, Trevor Baker, 3 laps remaining here for the number 24 machine, trying to look to win another race here on Full Velocity TV with the Renegade Promotion Series that we have going on here, going down into turn number 3 and off of turn number 4. I believe this is going to be Popsicle 6 in there. 2 more trips around the speedway here at Lanier.
2 more trips around for our heat racing action for the street stocks into turn number 3. Trevor Baker leading Derek Fedkenhauer by 1 car length as white flag comes out on the field. 1 more trip around the 3/8 mile here at Lanier off of turn number 2. It is all Trevor Baker into 3. Derek Fedkenhauer going to make 1 more shot down to the inside. Nothing happening there. Off of turn number 4, checkered in the air. Give heat racing win to Trevor Baker. Derek Fedkenhauer in for second. Third going to be Ryan Owens and Leo Pena. Get right your 4 cars here for the street stock. So that's in the books, and I believe, quote me here, but I believe the Mighty Modifieds are up next.
Yeah, it looks like the Mighty Modifieds starting to roll down on pit road, get in line here for their heat racing action here. 1 heat race going to be on the docket for those guys. Looks like we have 4 Modifieds here this evening, and it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. It's equaling our biggest car count here for the Modifieds that we've had at Renegade Promotion. So Modifieds starting to grow just a tad bit. Just waiting on the starting lineup. Phil, I believe you have that locked and loaded and ready for us.
I do. Just waiting for that last straggler to be added to the equation, but I think by way of 4 cars, I think I can figure out where to put them. So here we go. On the pole is going to be car number 33 of Torn Shirts, the number 18 of Bryce Stafford alongside. Row number 2 is going to be the 85 of Cole Harvey, and flanking him, the 331 is Dustin Hall. We are green flag racing, 8 laps for our Mighty Modifieds.
Green flag racing down here to turn number 1. It's torn shirts. Here comes the number 85 machine of Cole Harvey back down to the bottom side, trying to make it 2 for 2 here. Contact made with torn shirts here. Side by side battle with the number 33 machine, the 85, the 18 of Bryce Daffron right there for 3. Daffron gets a little bit out of shape, and that number 18 machine flashing by that start finish line. Going to leave that time by. He's going to be the number 85 of Cole Harvey as Harvey comes out of turn number 4. He's going to lead as the torn shirts going to just barely edge him here at the line. So they're exchanging blows here as they go by that start finish line. It is Cole Harvey leading this event.
Cole Harvey leading torn shirts on the outside. Here comes Dustin Hall and the Bryce Stafford number 18 car trying to find his way in. But torn shirts in the 33 trying to find it on the outside. He loses traction there. Bryce Stafford around in the 18. Bryce going to set his sights on Cole Harvey's 85. Next time around, we'll be halfway home.
And torn shirts trying to do everything he can to stay inside the top 3. Here comes the 331 of Dustin Hall bound to the bottom side as torn shirts started on the pole. He does not want to finish dead last here in this heat race event. As the 85 of Cole Harvey's up front. Bryce Daffron still for 2. And that number 18 machine, the 33 of torn shirts fighting hot and heavy. There with the 331 of Dustin Hall. Hall makes a little bit of contact. Has to let out of the throttle just a little bit. Gets a tad bit loose. He's going to lose a couple car lengths to the 33 of torn shirts.
Yeah, absolutely. We're all single file now up front. Cole Harvey leading Bryce Daffron. Torn shirts in for 3rd. Dustin Hall, who was the winner here a couple of weeks ago. 331 currently running in the 4th spot as we got off of turn 2 this time. It is all Cole Harvey. White flag up on the field this time off of turn 4. One more trip around for Cole Harvey. We have seen him do this a lot here at Renegade. He has led a lot of laps. He's won some race over here off of turn 4. Checkered flag in the air on the modified heat. Give it to Cole Harvey in the 85. Bryce Stafford's 18 in for 2nd. Torn shirts in for 3rd. And Dustin Hall's 331. He rounds out our 4-car field. So we have streets in the books. We have late model or modifieds in the books. What do you say, Todd? We try pro late models next. What do you think?
Yeah, pro late models lining up down on pit road for their heat racing action. I believe we have 6 cars here for the pro late model division. So 6 cars going to be for the call. Just waiting for these guys to roll up into their position. As the number, I believe it's going to be the number 81 of Joey Lamb, maybe starting on the pole. I'm not sure. I believe you have that lineup, Phil. So what's the lineup going to be had here tonight? Is these guys starting to line up down here? I know you have that spreadsheet ready.
I do. On the pole is Carver 81 of Joey Lamb, and alongside in the 35, that is Showtime, Shane Kelly. Row number 2 on the inside, the number 19 is David Kuntz with the number 71 of Richard Spar alongside. In our 3rd and final row on the inside, car number 4 is Frank Gonzalez with the number 99 car of Landon Lewis running at our 6-car field. So we have 8 more trips around here. Final heat race of the night, and that will dive us right into the middle of heat racing action. 20 laps with street stocks, 30 laps with modifieds, 30 laps here for these pro late models. We have a lot of racing left on tap. Strap in. It's going to be a wild ride. 6 pro late models on the docket. We're going to see Green Flag Racing, Todd, next time around.
Yeah, next time around, we're going to see Green Flag Racing action. Joey Lamb and the number 35 machine going to set the pace. 35 being driven by Shane Kelly. Showtime, Shane Kelly. These guys are down the back straightaway here into turn number 3. I believe they're Phil. Maybe my eyes are deceiving me here tonight. Sometimes it's just rather interesting to see where my eyes are at in some places. As out of turn number 4, Green Flag going to fly here. We're racing with the one and only heat of the pro late models here at Lanier. Contact already been made as these guys are dicing up and slicing themselves up there through the middle portions. And contact made again. Around goes, I'm not sure who that was, Phil. There's another car going around. I believe that's going to bring out a yellow flag.
Oh, sure was. Caution flag for the first time here in our pro late model heat race. I believe that may have been the 99 car of Landon Lewis that went around there, put us under yellow right away. So this is going to completely reset the field here. No laps complete. Joey Lamb and Shane Kelly will stay on the front row. Green will come out next time with David Kuntz and Richard Spar. Going to once again make up your 2nd row, and that final row is going to be Frank Gonzalez and Landon Lewis. So we still got 8 laps remaining here. No laps complete. We'll do a complete reset. Joey Lamb there off of turn number 4 this time around will open up that throttle pedal. He will stop that loud pedal down, and we will be back to Green Flag Racing. See if we can get 8 really good quick laps in for these guys in our mighty late models here this evening.
Yeah, just right as his field is restacked and repacked here for heat race number 1, the one and only heat here for the Pro Late Models. Just waiting on that green flag. Green flag is in the air, and we're racing down here into turn number 1 already. Joey Lamb out to a good start. Here comes David Kuntz, already a little bit sideways in the number 19 machine. More contact made, and around goes Gonzalez, I believe. Yep, Frank Gonzalez around there, but that's going to bring a yellow flag back out on the field, Phil.
Sure does. Frank Gonzalez going around. We're going to do another complete restart here. No laps complete. And I think we may have just got the call from race control. Tyler making the call out there to the drivers. Maybe a single file restart. I think we're going to make one more attempt here at double file. Put Joey Lamb and Shane Kelly back together on the front row. David Kuntz going to restart third here with Richard Spar alongside Frank Gonzalez. And Landon Lewis going to make up our final row. They're off of 4. Green flag back in the air. Take 3. Pro Late Model Heat Racing action.
Down into turn number 1. Nice battle here going on once again. Looks like some more contact back there. Looks like they kept it right in the right direction. They do want to Joey Lamb down to the bottom side. He's holding the top spot. Over the 35 of Showtime, Shane Kelly. More contact made, and around goes David Kuntz. And then not another yellow flag here. I believe it's going to fly, Phil.
And I believe that's a 1 lap complete here. 1 of 8 in, already 3 caution flags. These guys seriously impatient tonight here in the Pro Late Models. Only 6 cars out there. Guys getting torn around, so it's going to be a single file call right now. Single file going to be, I believe, the way of the land for the restart. So we're just going to sit here and pause there, Todd. Know what more we can say. We've done a lot of yellow flag pacing here tonight live on Full Velocity TV. We want to see this 8-lap Pro Late Model heat race to get underway here for 8 laps. And then we get to roll in to our feature events here tonight. The pros are going to be the headline division for 30 laps. I really hope they get this thing cleaned up for a 30-lap feature event because we've only got 1 lap complete. We've already had 3 caution flags.
Yeah, the other heat racing events ran off rather quickly. No contact made, no yellow flags as these guys are struggling here tonight. Supposed to be one of the premier divisions here, and right now struggling to get it going here for the Pro Late Model division. So we'll see if they can get it going this time. By single file is going to be the way of the land here at Lanier Speedway. It's going to be Joey Lamb, Showtime Shane Kelly. They're your top 2 as they get ready to go back to green flag racing off of turn number 4. Green flag is back in the air, and we're racing down into turn number 1. Joey Lamb, Shane Kelly leading the top 2 there. The 71 of Richard Spar now moves into that 3rd spot. Here comes Frank Gonzalez, and sideways again as he tries to get around David Kuntz. As Gonzalez almost in the knot there in number 4.
Hey, he got a handful of wheel, that's for sure. Off of turn number 2, it is Joey Lamb leading Shane Kelly. Here comes Richard Spar's 71 car peeking to the low side. Does that 71 have an extra bullet to throw here underneath the 35? They're still single file. Joey Lamb leads there. I believe they're halfway home next time.
Joey Lamb leading. Here comes Richard Spar down to the bottom on Showtime Shane Kelly side-by-side battle. Coming off of turn number 4. It is Showtime there at the start-finish line, just leading here in the 2nd spot, I should say. Just over the 71 of Richard Spar as the leader is pulling away there. That's the 81 of Joey Lamb. Still a nice side-by-side battle going on for that 2nd spot. Looks like Richard Spar going to be able to complete the pass here, move himself into P2.
Moves up to P2. We're halfway home here. Joey Lamb leading Richard Spar. The race is now on for 3rd. You got Shane Kelly's 35 car there. Landon Lewis is number 99. You got Gonzalez to the 4 car there as well. 5 laps in, 3 to go. Joey Lamb, all clean racetrack. He leads Richard Spar by 3 car lengths into turn 3.
Yeah, Joey Lamb driving in a brand new wrap here tonight. And it's one of our sponsors, CNC Racing Designs. Their beautifully prepared wrap team, CCRD, out there in the number 81 machine. So Joey Lamb showing off a beautiful paint scheme. Is the number 71 of Richard Spar still running in 2nd.
Spar in for 2nd. Shane Kelly for 3rd. White flag out on the field. One more time around the speedway for car number 81 of Joey Lamb off of turn number 4. Checkered going to unfurl over the top of the 81. Joey Lamb going to victory lane in our heat racing action. 2nd going to go to Richard Spar. 3rd for Shane Kelly. Landon Lewis for 4. Frank Gonzalez 5. And David Kuntz runs our 6-car field for the Pro Late Models. Feature racing action is next. So I want to thank our sponsors out there this evening. Of course, we got to thank the guys over at DirtSeries.com. Josh Jameson and Earl, a great job over there. We just came off the randomizer challenge. Great group of guys. DirtSeries.com is where you find them. Also going to thank the guys at CNC Racing Designs. Jameson and Earl do a great job. What a great looking iRacing paint wrap. Get a hold of Jameson, CNC Racing Designs. That is where the hookup is. Got to thank Brendan Spadafora from SpadafораFirearms.com. You're looking to purchase a new weapon, need ammunition, or any kind of accessory. He's got you hooked up. SpadafораFirearms.com. Also got to thank the guys from Evil One Graphics, Jim Revis and all the gang over there. Evil One Graphics are not only good, they are evil. Great car wraps of them as well. Look, check those guys out. And also going to thank the guys over at iRacing iFlag. Mr. Jeff Brown does a lot for us. You want the iFlag, you want a great pit box, check him out. iRacing iFlag. Jeff Brown will hook you up there as well. So we're getting set to go for feature racing action from Renegade Raceway Promotions, the weekly series here at the Lanier National Speedway, run here every Monday night. We're going to do now, we are going to throw this thing trackside. Ladies and gentlemen, please remove your hats. Please stand up for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And the national anthem getting us started here tonight, live on Full Velocity TV, Renegade Raceway Promotions, the weekly series run here at Lanier every Monday night. Great to have you guys all aboard here this evening. We're on Facebook Live. We're on YouTube and Twitch TV. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. 3 feature races on tap. The Street Stocks roll off first for 20 laps, 30 laps for the Pro Late Models, 30 laps for the Mighty Modifieds. It'll be all on tap right here. We have a pause, delay in the action. Just waiting for the clock to expire to put these guys out to the racetrack. So going to allow us a couple of seconds here. Pay some bills. Tell you some great sponsors. Let's throw it to a commercial here from our buddies over at Evil One Graphics. All right, set, ready to go here for street stock racing action. The field working its way rather slowly out to the racetrack, but looks like we'll have all 4 cars just taking those last ones in. Field going to work its way off of pit road. They're going to pull up. We're going to pace next time. So here we go to our starting lineup. 20 laps For the street stocks on the pole will be car number 24 of Trevor Baker with the number 86 of Derek Fetkenhauer alongside the number 16 of Ryan Owings. Rolls off third and shotgun on the field this week in car number 44. That is the king, Leo Pena, out there in a rare appearance in a street stock for Leo. So 4 cars is going to have it. Off of turn number 4, green flag going to go in the air. Trevor Baker going to lead Derek Fetkenhauer and Ryan Owens in the turn number 1 and 2. Baker running the low side. Fetkenhauer going to try to find running grip up high. Nothing happening there yet as Owens is number 16. He's going to try to crawl down to the bottom of the racetrack. Owens trying to pull up alongside of Fetkenhauer off of turn number 4 to put lap number 1 of the books. It is still Trevor Baker up front. Fetkenhauer for 2. Put Owens in there for 3rd, and it is the 44 of Leo Pena. That's your top 4 off of turn number 4. We're going to have 2 laps complete. Through to turn number 1 and 2, it is still all Trevor Baker. Derek Fetkenhauer right there, 2 car lengths behind. Another 3 car lengths back till you find that battle that may start happening for 3rd. Ryan Owens so far holding off Leo Pena off of turn number 4. The complete lap number 3, it is Trevor Baker leading the field over Derek Fetkenhauer. Racetrack has really seemed to go away a lot here tonight, guys. Looks like the top shelf of the racetrack is where it's been all night long. The bottom lane looks to be really kind of slick and treacherous. Not quite so sure we're going to see a whole lot of passing going on down there, but 4 laps is the distance in so far. It is all Trevor Baker, Todd, over Derek Fetkenhauer, but there seems to be no grip down to the bottom of the racetrack. All 4 of these guys glued to the middle or up high. Looks like we have a single file train here as we're 5 laps with 20 in.
Yeah, Trevor Baker doing a fantastic job aboard that number 24 machine. Derek Fetkenhauer right there, but he's about 4 or 5 car lengths back of Trevor Baker. Baker trying to have 2 wins here on the season here at Full Velocity TV, the 16 of Ryan Owens right now fighting there with the 44 of Leo Pena. Pena trying to work over the bottom side, but like you said, Phil, it does not seem like they have a lot of grip down towards the bottom, and they're trying, but it's getting kind of loose there on those machines, the number 16 and maybe even the 44 machine there. Pena just cannot get the forward bite they want off the corners. The top 2 spots, Midwest Racing Development cars, able to pull away from the other 2 cars here. The 24 of Trevor Baker still leading this event with the 86 of Fetkenhauer running 2nd.
Sure is. Now you think about it, as we're 8 laps of 20 in there, Todd. You got guys down there in the late models. You got guys down there in the modifieds that are going to be looking out there for these guys coming up next year for their feature events. What do you think they're thinking out there watching this racetrack with the outside lane getting all run up the way it is? Inside is not there right now. How concerned do you think those guys are that are still waiting to run their feature event?
Well, they're watching the track fade away rather quickly here tonight, but then again, the track fades away up top there, Phil. You might be able to equally get somewhere on the bottom. So watching the track go away, it's wearing away. You can start seeing where it's a little bit slick through the corner. As you see that little shiny part of the corners is usually where it's slickened off here. As you go down to the one, you can see it. They're right there about the middle groove. That's really slick down there. That's where they've been running. It's just going away. But the 24 Trevor Baker still continues to lead over Fetkenhauer. Fetkenhauer has found something a little bit different there through the center of the corner, just trying to get around Trevor Baker.
Yeah, he's trying to find it as you see that shiny surface starting to go away, but we got shiny happy people up here in the booth tonight. We're having a great time here at Renegade over here. Trevor Baker leading Derek Fetkenhauer, Ryan Owens, Leo Pena currently running 3rd and 4th. We're 12 laps of 20 in the books. Trevor Baker from the pole. He has led flag to flag. Fetkenhauer going to try to find something that maybe Baker hasn't found. That's a pair of teammates trying to race for the lead off of turn number 4. 13 of 20 to the books. Trevor Baker going to try to go flag to flag. Fetkenhauer now peeking to the low side. Can he find grip down there? Right now the answer is no. He'll take one more shot here to the low side of the turn 3.
Yeah, Fetkenhauer just not able to get by the 24 Trevor Baker so far. Right there on his rear bumper, knocking right there at the door, but not able to get by him. Trying the bottom side once again. This Fetkenhauer looks like Baker gets a tad bit out of shape, but Fetkenhauer just cannot do anything with him. But I tell you what, one big mistake by Baker, and Fetkenhauer is going to be able to get by him there. And that number 86 machine. Thank you to Earl Clements, star donator, top star donator here of tonight and all week. 500 stars. Thank you, Earl Clements, for being a big supporter here on Full Velocity TV. We see each and every week there, buddy, and we appreciate everything you do for us here on Full Velocity TV.
That guy is the man, Earl. We love you, brother. You do so much for us, and we can't thank you enough for what you do for us. So 16 laps now go up in the books here. Baker leading Fetkenhauer. Derek going to try to peak once again. Looks like he gets a little bit better run through 1 and 2 there, Todd, on the inside, but 3 and 4, car slides up to the middle of the racetrack. Nothing there for forward bite. 86 kind of have to stay back in line. As we put, the next lap on the books, he's going to slide it through 1 and 2 back to the bottom. He tried a little something different through 3 and 4 that time. Looking for running room up high. Fenkenhauer, a veteran of the street stocks, trying to do all he can. Baker's going to lead. He's got the whole racetrack up there at the start-finish line. We got 18 and 2 laps remaining for the street stocks.
And 2 laps remaining. They're down the back straightaway here with the number 24 of Baker, 86 of Fenkenhauer. Those guys in their own area code, their own zip code here tonight. 1-2 is white flag going to fly here. One more trip around Lanier Speedway for the street stocks.
One more trip around for the street stocks here. You got Baker and Fenkenhauer racing for the win into turn number 3 and 4. Baker up high, Fenkenhauer one more shot down low. Off of turn number 4, Trevor Baker going to pick up the win. Trevor Baker wins over Derek Fenkenhauer. Ryan Owens for 3rd, Leo Pena 4th. Great job by Trevor Baker. Flag to flag for 20 laps of the street stocks. He is our big winner.
Yeah, definitely congratulations to the number 24 of Trevor Baker, picking up win number 2 on the season here with Renegade Promotions down here on the front straightaway at Lanier. As it looks like we're going to see Trevor Baker do some victory donuts here in front of the flag stand, and boy, has he earned them here tonight. Flag to flag for number 24 machine of Trevor Baker.
Todd can't English. We'll hopefully get him to work on that. Is Baker going to celebrate there in the street stocks? As we swear, we're not an off-color shade here at Full Velocity TV. We like to serve all, and whatever you all may be doing out there, we're all with you. So we're waiting for the Mighty Modifieds to stage out to the racetrack for a 30-lap main event. They are on the track, so the starting lineup is number 85 of Cole Harvey with the 18 of Bryce Stafford. In the second row was the 33 of Torrin Shirts and the 331 of Dustin Hall. Lights go out atop the pace car here, so next time around we will be green flag racing. Mighty Modifieds, as Todd always likes to call them.
The Mighty Modifieds are shaking the ground, pounding Mighty Modifieds, and these are of the Northeast variety. These are of the Plains variety, I do believe. We don't see a lot of these cars up here in the Northeast there, Phil, but UMP Modifieds, IMCA Modifieds, the heart of the Plains, I'm going to tell you out there. Iowa, IMCA country, you got UMPs. You don't see a lot of them around here. You see very few, but these are the Modifieds of the Plains and out in the west side of the area where I'm from the East Coast. We got the different types of modifieds out here, but these guys put on one whale of a show, and whenever I've seen these race on these hard compound tires, I tell you what, fantastic racing ensues. As green flag is in the air here, we're racing with the Mighty Modifieds here down into turn 1.
Look at Bryce Stafford's run off the outside. Can he make that work over Upholstered or Cole Harvey? Right now the answer is yes. 18 car out to the lead. 85 going to fight back down low. They're still 2 wide behind them now for 3rd as 1 lap complete. Bryce Stafford leads Cole Harvey up to turn 2.
Big thank you to CNC Racing Designs for their $100 star, or well, $100 star donations out there. Star donations coming in. Thank you, CNC Designs and Earl Clements so far with the stars here. Bryce Stafford, your current race leader with the number 85 machine of Cole Harvey running for 2. For 3 right now is Justin Hall down into the corner. Oh, slider there. Bad slider, almost chopping the nose. Indeed, did chop the nose of Bryce Stafford off. And that number 18 machine, he's pedaling it back down to the bottom slider of his own in front of the 331 machine of Justin Hall. Side-by-side battle for second.
So I'm learning the dirt here, Todd. I see the sliders. There's a chicken, the steak, the ribs are all on hold. We're throwing nothing but sliders here tonight in the modified at Lanier. Was that slide job we saw Cole Harvey take with the lead? Was that what we can classify as a dirty slider? They are 3 wide for the lead. Who's going to get fried? It is going to be the 18 at the 331 of Hall, the outside wall. Caution coming out. I think the burgers just fell off the grill too.
That was a huge send into the corner for the 331 of Justin Hall. Hall way down the bottom, and I thought he was clear, but he wasn't clear. He clipped the bumper, the front bumper of one of those cars, went back across him and in front of the whole field, and around goes the 331 and a knot hard into the outside wall. Tough break for Dustin Hall. That's going to bring out yellow flag here at the Renegade Promotions for the Mighty Modifieds.
Yeah, and if you could call it a huge send, that's exactly what it was there for the number 331 of Dustin Hall. And Sadly, when you make a huge send, sometimes you get sent out of the park, and that's what he did right there. He'll catch to the rear of the field. Dustin Hall going to have to restart fourth. Off of turn number 4 as we're calling to tighten them up. We're going to go green next time, but Cole Harvey out in the lead. Bryce Stafford is second. Torrin Schertz third, and it's going to be Dustin Hall's 331 car. Going to restart runner up there in fourth. So off of turn number 4, we're going to go green flag racing. Cole Harvey's put some really good runs here recently in these modifieds there, Todd. Believe we're just about 10 laps in, as I haven't heard the lap count here. I've been too busy, trying to follow along the racing action, but it's going to be Harvey, Daffern, Schertz, and Hall. Green flag in the air. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to put 6 laps of 30 on the board this time around. 6 laps in, it is all up front. Car number 18 of Bryce Stafford, Dustin Hall for second. Third is that 85 of Cole Harvey. Torrin Schertz running in fourth. A lot of sliders on by these guys. The jockey for position is the fastest car up front. It is currently the 18 of Bryce Stafford. He's got 2 car lengths of Dustin Hall. They're off at turn number 2.
Yeah, last time by Bryce Stafford ran a 14.469 to Cole Harvey's 14.493. Justin Hall ran a 14.519. So those guys all rather close. Stafford that time was the slowest of the top 3 out there. And that number 18 machine, the 331, was indeed the quickest. So they keep exchanging blows at quick times here. But the 331 of Justin Hall still tracking down Bryce Dafford. Dafford is a little bit slower than the 331 of Hall. Can Hall pull a slider? Because that's what he's been doing here all evening long. Now up to the rear bumper, almost alongside of him. He's got a nose up to the driver's door. Down the front straightaway here into turn number 1. The 331 of Hall digs it down on the bottom, trying to dig deep, trying to get around the number 18 of Dafford. Not going to be able to do so down the back straightaway, but he's going to try again in turn 3.
He's going to try one more time. Car gets a little bit loose, slides up the racetrack. Bryce Stafford able to hold off that challenge right now. The 331 of Dustin Hall, who may fall all the way back to the clutches of Cole Harvey's number 85 as they hit turn number 1 and 2. Harvey now going to peek to the low side. Dustin Hall, we saw win on one of these cars a few weeks ago there, Todd. He used a slickery move up to the top lane of the racetrack. He may be setting up to do that once again, as now he's run up high. He has run down the 18 once again as they hit turn 3.
Yeah, 331 was trying to make something work on the bottom of the speedway, but the 331 you can see is faster. Chrome horn to the 18 of Daffern here a couple times, playing love tap here with the number 18 of Daffern, letting him know that he is there. He is loud and proud up on the top shelf of the speedway. The 331 of Hall up top, the 18 in the middle groove, trying to block the progress of the 331 of Dustin Hall. Hall gets out of shape. Contact made between him and Harvey down the back straightaway here to turn number 3. Harvey now trying to take over second.
I feel like we've thrown haymaker after haymaker for these guys already, and this right here is cross flags in the air. We're only halfway home, 15 of 30 in the books. Bryce Stafford leads. It is a good old-fashioned throwdown there for that second spot. Harvey down low, Hall up high. Torrin Schertz right there in the mix as well. Those guys throw haymaker after another here. It is Bryce Stafford. Here comes Dustin Hall back up high looking for the lead.
Yeah, Hall's making that top shelf work. You're seeing the groove start to rise up the track here. The 331 of Hall's made an awesome pass before. Oh, contact made with the 18 of Daffrin. That's going to mess Hall up a tad bit with his run. That allows Harvey to get by him for 2. Now the 331 of Hall has to go back on the assault here with the 85 of Cole Harvey and even the 18 machine, I should say, of Daffrin. He's even fallen back into the clutch of the 33 of Torrin Schertz. We haven't mentioned much about Schertz, but Schertz right now able to hang with these guys tonight.
Doing a great job as Torrin in that 33 car, going to peek back to the inside of Dustin Hall. Good race going on between those guys for third. No contact made, but really good close wheel-to-wheel racing here. Bryce Stafford up front. He leads the field. Cole Harvey's number 85 looks to be a touch bit quicker right now. Cole going to look for room off the low side off turn number 4.
And just looking at the fast times here so far, I'm telling you what, they're pretty much identical. 14.604 for Hall, 14.603 for Harvey, and Bryce Daffern a 14.616. So look how close those guys are running. That just goes to show you these guys almost probably adventure about the same style of setup that they got underneath the car, besides a few changes. Some of them can work on the top shelf, some can work on the bottom, some work through the middle better. But it looks like the 331 of Hall starting to track down these top two guys once again, trying to make something happen. I believe the pass for the win is going to come from that top shelf of the Speedway.
I think you're right, and it's any of those three cars right now, and even Torn, if these guys make contact, may be involved there too. Off of turn number 4, 23 laps go on the board, so 7 laps remaining. Bryce Stafford going to try to hold off Cole Harvey and Dustin Hall, who is right there nipping. 3-car battle for the race lead to the turn 3.
Yeah, great battle going on for the race lead. The number 85 of Harvey down to the bottom side battle with Dafford going down in the corner. Dafford in contact made with Dafford and Harvey. That messes Harvey up just a tad bit. He gathers it back up, goes back on the assault here with Harvey. 3 wide for the lead, and around goes Harvey. The top 3 in the knot. Shirts makes it through.
Torn and Shirts, that's what I said. They get in a tangle. Torn may put himself in the catbird seat, whatever that is, if you're a catbird or whatever a catbird is. But Torn and Shirts is going to now assume the lead there with these 3 cars wrecking on lap, I believe, 24. Contact with the 18 of Dafford, the 85 of Harvey, the 331 of Hall. They all go around. Caution on the Speedway. That one was pretty insane. That was really good hard racing. Something had to give. What gave that time was some real estate and some dirt, as some sparks also flew.
Yeah, just taking a look at the instant replay here on Full Velocity TV. Justin Hall and 18 and Dafford. Man, these guys just made all kinds of contact, and around they go, and oh man, 331 right in the wall there. Dustin Hall. Hall not very happy. I could not imagine here either of some of these other drivers probably unhappy with themselves as those guys get all together. Just watching the 331 of Dustin Hall, he gathers it back up, and he's going to get right in the right direction there, and hopefully join the tail end of the field once again.
Well, he does, and they've already got 1 to go. They're off of turn number 2. We're going to get back to green flag racing here with 6 laps remaining for the Renegade Modified feature event here. UMP Modifieds, 30 laps of distance, 24 in the books. Torn Shirts, Cole Harvey going to lead them to green with Bryce Stafford and Dustin Hall. 2 really good fast cars. They're on the second row. Green flag back in the air. Kid Torn Shirts hold on here for 6 laps.
Torn Shirts on the top shelf of the Speedway. Going to have to look up in his mirror. I know the mirrors are accustomed to here on iRacing. Here comes 18 and Dafford down to the bottom side by side battle here between the 18 and the 33. Down the front straightaway here into turn number 1. Dafford makes a slide around the 33 of Shirts, pushes him up into the loose stuff. He's up in the marbles. Shirts now going back into the clutches of the 331 and Dustin Hall. Hall down to the bottom.
Digging for all he is worth down low. Shirts doing a good job battling back up high. Torn Shirts able to hold on to that second spot. Bryce Stafford leading the field. Look at Cole Harvey's 85 trying to make it happen down low. Now underneath the 33 of Shirts, or the 331 of Hall, man, this is really cool, exciting racing. Up front, it is all Bryce Stafford. As those guys race hot and heavy for second, 18 car starts driving away.
Yeah, Dafford driving it away from the rest of the field. The 33 machine of Torn Shirts and the 331 of Dustin Hall. Those are your top 3 running out your 4-car field right now. The 85 of Harvey in the number 85 machine. So Harvey not having a good run like he was used to or accustomed to here on Full Velocity TV.
White flag goes up in the air. 1 more trip around for Bryce Stafford's car number 18. Can he best Torn Shirts to the line? Can Dustin Hall make 1 more run? Cole Harvey looks to be a distant 4th off of turn number 4 for the final time. Checkered flag is out. Bryce Stafford wins our 30-lap Renegade Modified main event. It's going to be Shirts in for 2nd, Hall for 3rd, and Cole Harvey rounds out our 4-car field. Great win there for Bryce Stafford's number 18.
Yeah, Bryce Stafford bringing home the victory here tonight at Lanier, the Mighty Modifieds here. And we're going to see if he does the victory donuts here on the front straightaway, or is he just going to sit here on the front straightaway? Nope, going to sit there. No victory donuts for the 18 machine. No unnecessary damage to his car being caused by the walls or any unnecessary rubber being burned up here in the 18 machine. But Bryce Stafford taking down the victory here tonight. Mighty late models out there. The late models, the pro late model division here out. They had a lot of trouble in the heat race. Let's see if they were talked to here during the intermission. Is those guys had to get righted here as they have 6 cars out there, and hopefully they don't have any yellow flags here in this feature event, Phil. I know you have the lineup for that one.
I do. As they go green, the 81 is Joey Lamb. Richard Spars in the 71. Shane Kelly in the 35. The number 99 is Landon Lewis with the 19 of David Kuntz and the 4 of Frank Gonzalez, who run away in the opening lap. Yellow flag in the air for the pro lates.
Yes, indeed, and I believe that involved the 35 of Showtime, Shane Kelly, and yes, it did. Look at David Coots got into the back of the 35 machine. Around goes the Showtime, Shane Kelly. Kelly going to have to join the tail on the field. I believe it's going to be original restart with the exception of the 35 machine.
I think so. Shane Kelly going to have to restart here. Tail end Charlie, it looks like. So, no laps in, so complete field restart. I'm not sure if they're going to get Shane Kelly his spot back, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Looks like he will gain his spot back. So complete restart here for the mighty late models here. Headline division here this evening. 6 cars strong. Joey Lamb up there on the front row with Richard Spar going to lead the field off to green through 3 and 4. They're going to get the command to jump this time around. Off of 4. Green flag back in the air. Joey Lamb and Richard Spar, they lead to turn 1.
Yeah, leading the charge down into turn number 1. Can they get through turn 1 without making any contact? Joey Lamb down the back straightaway here to turn number 3. Looks like Lamb going to be able to lead lap number 1 here in 81 as he drifts up the track, almost making a liar out of me. It's the 71 of Spar back down to the bottom side, but here comes the number 99 machine. I have not seen him a lot here this year, but Landon Lewis up to the top shelf. He's trying to make something happen, trying to get around Richard Spar. Spar running in the middle group, but the 99 up on the top shelf, trying to make that work, and it seems like it's actually coming in there for him.
It really is. Landon Lewis doing a hell of a job up there, up high in car number 99 alongside of Richard Spar. Up front, it is Joey Lamb. He won the heat race. He's up there leading the field here. I believe we're 3 laps in the books. Good battle there side by side. Lewis up high, Spar down low. A good drag race for second spot off turn 2.
Yeah, nice racing going on between the 71 and the 99. A Lewis side-by-side battle here going down into the corner. Spar on the bottom. The 99 of Lewis up on the top shelf of the Speedway down the back straightaway here to turn number 3. Here comes Frank Gonzalez trying to get himself into this fray. Here as he's working over the top shelf of the Speedway. Gonzalez trying to pick up a win here. He hasn't won on Full Velocity TV in quite some time. So still clean and green here so far. The 81 of Joey Lamb, your current race leader.
Lamb leading the field. That's 6 laps into the book. 6 of 30 up on the board. Joey Lamb leading Landon Lewis. Richard Spar now in for 3rd. Shane Kelly for 4th. Frank Gonzalez running at your top 5. David Kuntz, number 19. He's back there in that blue car running 6th. All chasing Joey Lamb at 7 laps in. The 81 has really shown the way here tonight. Does Richard Spar or Landon Lewis have anything left to throw? Landon looks to be really fast right now. How's our lap times compared amongst our leaders?
Right now, the current leader is driving away with a 13.879. He is the fastest on the board. Second fastest would be a 13.908 from Richard Spar. And then it would go on to the Landon Lewis machine, a 13.976 last time by Phil. But Lamb right now, the only car out there in the 13.8 bracket. The rest of the cars 13.9 or higher, some even in the 14-second bracket.
Well, Lamb is definitely doing a great job out there pacing this field with no challenge behind. Landon Lewis in there for 2nd. Richard Spar running in 3rd. Battle is going on for 4th there between Frank Gonzalez and Showtime. Shane Kelly is at the 4 car up to P4. Him and Shane going at it real good. Frank Gonzalez on the move up to 4th.
Now Gonzalez moves up to that 4th spot. Here comes Richard Spar back down to the bottom, trying to contend for 2nd position, number 2. There with the number 99 of Landon Lewis. Lewis right now has position 2. Richard Spar wants it. He tried down to the bottom, can't get the job done down there. He's going to have to try to install a different place here with that number 71 machine, but indeed he drives back down to the bottom. He's not making anything happen on the top shelf of the Speedway. Landon Lewis running in the middle groove in that 99.
Yeah, Landon running in the middle. Spar trying to find more room down low. Joey Lamb putting that car wherever he wants up front, just driving away is this time around 14 on the book. So next time by, cross flag's going to come down from the starter stand. Joey Lamb is going to be 15 laps in, 15 laps remaining. Our main event here, the Renegade Pro Late Models.
Yeah, main event here, Renegade, like you said, pro late models here, Lanier Speedway, the weekly series, I should say. The touring series comes up on Wednesday night here with the Renegade Promotions League. So as we sit right now, it's 81 of Joey Lamb leading this event. Second right now is the number 99 of Landon Lewis. Third is Richard Spar. Frank Gonzalez up to fourth. Showtime Shane Kelly in fifth, and sixth right now is David Kuntz in that number 19 machine. So he's trying to make himself and his presence known, but right now just out to lunch here at Lanier here this evening in that number 19 machine. But meanwhile, a battle starting to rage here for a second as a little bit of contact there with Spar and the 99 of Lewis. That's going to allow the number 4 of Frank Gonzalez into the fray. He's working over the bottom side of the speedway. There was a side-by-side battle there momentarily for that third spot, but looks like Gonzalez had to get out of it just a tad bit.
Yeah, he sure did. Landon Lewis able to hold on 2 seconds. Spar for third. Gonzalez running in the 4-car in for a really game charge there in fourth. Frank, he's cerebral in a long-run car like this. Frank does a really good job on a racetrack like this. I think he's got a better car than Richard Spar right now. What he has, a very treacherous, tough racetrack. It's been torn up now by 3 different races of cars. 10 laps remaining at the line. Joey Lamb unchallenged. Landon Lewis trying to hold on for second. Richard Spar is throwing everything but the kitchen sink at him. 71 car to the low side. That's a drag race for the second spot in the third one.
Yeah, 71 of Richard Spar trying to get around the 99 of Landon Lewis. Looks like kind of like a deja vu scenario here. As the 71 back down to the bottom again, diving down deep as he can. And that number 71 machine, the 4, Frank Gonzalez, just waiting for one of these guys, one of these drivers to make a mistake right there directly in front of him. Gonzalez now down to the bottom as the 71 of Spar drifts up the track. So Gonzalez making some headway here in that number 4 machine.
Frank doing a good job trying to make it happen there on Richard Spar. Richard trying to make it happen on Landon Lewis, and all 3 of these guys just dreaming they could do something to catch Joey Lamb up front, who next time off of turn number 4, I believe you're going to see a fistful of fingers coming down. I believe it's going to be 5 laps to go here. That's 24, so I'm 1 lap premature. Next time around, you're going to see that full fist of knuckles there. 5 laps remaining for Joey Lamb, this time off turn 4.
Yeah, off of turn number 4, 5 laps remaining for the 81 of Joey Lamb, starting to fall off the pace there. Was not the quickest car out there on the speedway. There's a couple cars indeed quicker than him that last time by, Frank Gonzalez being one of them, and so is it Richard Spar and that number 71 machine. But those guys both trapped behind the number 99 of Landon Lewis. Lewis starting to slow down also, and he's not able to do anything. As Spar back down to the bottom side trying to make something happen here with the 99. He knows he's a little bit slower, but Spar cannot get around him.
No, really tough to pass right now. Here is 27 laps go up on the board for Joey Lamb. That battle for second just keeps raging on between Lewis and Spar. Gonzalez of the 4-car is right there on the edge of it as well. Good running there, 2, 3, and 4 off of turn number 4. 28 in here. 2 laps remaining for Joey Lamb.
As 2 laps remain for the number 81 of Joey Lamb, trying to double it down here on Full Velocity TV in a matter of days, trying to pick up his second win here over at the Renegade Promotions. Second win would be on Full Velocity TV of the new year. White Silk in the air. Final trip down into turn number 1, off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn 3 for the number 81 of Joey Lamb. Off of turn number 4, picking up the Pro Late Model win here tonight, the number 81 of Joey Lamb.
Joey Lamb picks up the win. Landon Lewis in for second. Richard Spar third. Frank Gonzalez fourth. Shane Kelly fifth. And David Kuntz rounds out our 6-car field. Great run there for the late models. Joey Lamb flag to flag. Dominating performance. It is Joey Lamb who's going to get a victory lane. So we're going to jump over now to the Renegade Racing Discord, and we're going to see if we can't talk to our 3 winners here tonight. Mr. Trevor Baker in our street stock division, Bryce Stafford in the modifieds, and our late model winner, Mr. Joey Lamb. So give us a brief minute here. We'll be right back for our post-race show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here on the post-race show, Full Velocity TV, over to the Discord channel here for Renegade Raceway Promotions. Looks like our streak stock winner, Trevor Baker, may have already left the house. So what we'll do here, we have two more we can talk to. We will talk to our winner in our modified division. And that, of course, is car number 18, Bryce Stafford. Bryce, really good job out there tonight. You guys really raced hard, really good. Tell us about their throwing dirt and throwing cuffs at these guys. You, Cole, and Dustin, you guys really put a hell of a race on. Tell us all about it. We'll try that one more time over here in Discord. Bryce Stafford, it's Phil LaCassa, Full Velocity TV, my friend. Do you have a comment?
Hear me?
Can hear you loud and clear, Bryce. Congratulations, buddy. Big win tonight in the modifieds. Tell us all about that race. You guys throwing haymakers out there, you and Dustin and Cole. That was really fun to watch. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, those are my teammates. We we like to have fun. We like to race hard. We hear you guys say the mods are boring every week, so we figured we'd make tonight a little interesting.
Hey, you know what? Game on. You guys certainly delivered tonight. That was one great race for you. How much did the racetrack change over the course of the night when you got three different types of race cars out there making laps, changing the groove? How nervous did that make you guys down there on pit road watching the street stocks tear it up before your feature?
We just sit there and watch the track get black, and you just sit there and watch where the street stocks are running, and then when I went out there on the pace laps, just getting on the gas, just trying to figure out where the car is gonna hook up and where it's gonna spin at. So I just had to move the line around a little bit in the beginning.
Well, you had the fastest car out there tonight in car number 18, Bryce, into victory lane. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to throw you the mic one more time. We're out there live tonight. We're on Facebook Live. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch TV. Anybody out there to thank? Friends, family, or sponsors, my friend, the floor is all yours.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Jim Rivas at Evil One Graphics. I mean, he hooks up my team. He does amazing work in a timely manner. Whenever we need something, it's done. SCP, Napa Auto Parts, H&M Automotive, Jervitz Shocks, and everybody at on my team, Cole, Dustin, Richard Spar, my cousins Nick and Taylor. They help put in the work. We sit there and bust our butts on setups week in and week out, and we just try to be some of the fastest racers.
Well, Bryce, you did it tonight. Great job there, bud. 30-lap modified feature win. We'll do this again soon. Go down there and party up with your team. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, it's Bryce Stafford winning our 30-lap modified feature event here tonight. I'm going to throw it to victory lane now. I think Todd is down there, and he's caught up with a very happy car number 81 of Joey Lamb, who dominated the entire night here in our Pro Late Models. 8 laps flag to flag in the heat race and 30 laps flag to flag here in the feature. Joey has to be pleased. He's in victory lane with Todd.
Oh, yeah, definitely. How are y'all doing?
Oh, we're doing outstanding, Joey. Tremendous job out here tonight in these modifieds, or the late models, I should say. Flag to flag, 30-lap feature event. Almost like a good old-fashioned Sunday night ride for you. Tell us about that.
It was pretty good for us. I started out there a little tight in the beginning. And this car just kept getting better and better and better. I felt like I was just maybe didn't play with the bars just quite enough in the back. Started getting a little loose there at the end, but it's something to look at for next week, and as we just keep progressing and keep getting better every week out here. So
yeah, you did really good out there. 30 laps flag to flag. How much did you see the racetrack change over the course of the night when from your hot laps to your heat race to the feature?
It was really, really heavy during hot laps, and it wasn't as heavy, but we were still laying down pretty quick lap, and there was still a lot of moisture in the track during the heat races. And then after that, I like longer races. I love racing in the slick, so I'm going straight for that slick stuff because that's what helps my car turn. So that's what I look for. So.
Well, he looks for the slick, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is one slick character out there. Car number 81, Joey Lamb is in victory lane. Joey, you know the drill. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitch, we're on YouTube Live. So I'm going to toss you the mic there, my friend. Take it and give a shout out to everybody out there watching. I know you know how to do this. The floor is all yours.
Yes, sir. All right. First of all, thank y'all to everybody watching. Thank y'all, Phil and Todd, Tyler, Blankenship for putting this on. This is a great event. Really, really unique in how he does it. Really feels like a Saturday short track type of night. But racing for Donna, as always. We're also on the team CCRD. I don't know if y'all saw that with the new paint job tonight. Thanks to Jameson. Thanks to our sponsors, Russell Brown Race Cars, KNF Racing, Born and Rain Restorations, Stephen Computer Pairs, Backwards Hat Racing Association, Aces and Eights, CNC Races and Designs, and Full Velocity TV. Y'all did a hell of a job broadcasting.
Well, buddy, we certainly appreciate that. Celebrate this one there, bud. 30 laps flag to flag. Joey Lamb, our big winner tonight. I'm sure we'll talk again soon there, brother. Tremendous.
Yes, sir.
All right, there you have it. Joey Lamb, our big winner here tonight in the main event. Our pro late models over here at Renegade Raceway Promotions. Todd, any final words before we get this thing off the air?
Not really, Phil. It was great racing here all evening long. Can't wait to come up for another double build Monday night. There might even be a triple build on the docket next Monday night. Not sure on that one yet. Stay tuned to Full Velocity TV Facebook page for more updates as things keep coming out, and we have some more sponsors coming back aboard here for the 2019 season, Phil, and lots of announcements coming out of Full Velocity TV as we start trying to evolve into something new here and try to make some new graphics and different stuff here. I hear lots of things coming in the near future. I know I said that in 2018. We've been working hard at work here at Full Velocity TV to make the look even better, and we don't want to bring it out until we think it's good.
Exactly right. We got a lot of noses to the grindstone over here at Full Velocity TV. You guys will see that out here through the course of 2019. Back on the airwaves tomorrow night, back into the home base, NR 2003. Hobo Racing here live tomorrow night. Cup cars at the Texas Motor Speedway. Wednesday night, another round of Wednesday night street fights at DWR, highlighted by the finish off of the week here tomorrow on Wednesday night, back here at Renegade for the weekly touring series. So for Todd, for Martin, for Jake, for Jack, I'm Phil LaCasse here, Full Velocity TV, signing off all night. We'll see you back here next time with more great race live coverage. The best in sim race TV is Full Velocity TV. See ya.
Good night.